It is not a coincidence that you are watching this video right now. You have received an award without knowing its category, which is a strange message from the Lord for you today. But they realize that you are not watching the videos like you used to, and that you are no longer listening to the messages of the angels, God, and Jesus Christ. Listen and watch the messages that have been brought to you, my friends. We are doing this for you. You will not be able to speak after this, and you will not believe who is watching. You have not found this message by chance. This is not an ordinary event. This is a call from something much bigger, a cosmic call, a voice from beyond, calling you to a deep realization that can fundamentally change your life. I ask you that your help is very important for us, and I pray to God and Jesus for every support. So you can sign up on the Join button and send a super thanks up to $20. You may not be aware of it yet, but you have been given something extremely valuable that surpasses your wildest expectations. Your spirit and soul are going to be acknowledged. Enter, I'm ready to claim this message. Picture, if you will, that someone you can't even see has been planning things for you, protecting, loving, and guiding you when you needed them most. This heavenly acclaim is founded on something far deeper than wealth, celebrity, or earthly achievements. You are being honored for the courage, tenacity, and fortitude you have displayed throughout this challenging and sometimes isolating journey. We are now recognizing the bravery you have displayed in the face of hardship and the silent sacrifices you have made. To make this message a reality, type, I claim this honor. You can make Jesus Christ happy by throwing a super thanks up to $20 to show your benevolence to Jesus. You might wonder, why me? The solution can be found in the depths of your soul, the part of you that has maintained hope when all seemed lost. This honor is given to people who have maintained their faith, held fast to their convictions, and stayed rooted in kindness in the face of innumerable hardships. Every quiet prayer you've said, every act of kindness you've performed, and every tear you've wept has been witnessed by the Lord. It is at this point when your spiritual endeavors are acknowledged. To allow this reality to seep in, type, I receive my divine recognition. Beyond anything the human intellect can comprehend, a spiritual celebration is happening right now only for you. Because you have reached a level that very few souls reach, the skies are celebrating, the angels are applauding, and you are being showered with light. This acknowledgement from the Lord is a gift and a reminder that you are much loved, appreciated, and honored when you achieve new heights. If you're prepared to embrace this beautiful celebration, type, I am worthy. And here's something really unexpected. Someone you loved a lot in the past has been keeping an eye on you and supporting you in ways you might not even be aware of. This individual has always been there for you, regardless of whether they are no longer physically there or are only separated by circumstances. They have encouraged you to remain strong by acting as an invisible protector and guardian. To accept this assistance, type, I embrace their guidance. It has not been a simple path for you. There have been days when the burden of life felt too much to carry and nights when you felt like you couldn't continue. But in spirit, this person, this protector from beyond, was with you. They left you hints to assist you continue, talked to you in your dreams, and sent you subtle messages. They have assisted you in ways you may never completely comprehend, acting as an angel. If typing I am never alone makes you feel better, do it. Surprise. Someone has been covertly preventing you from succeeding. Yes, despite how amazing this award is, there is a secret catch. Someone or something is against you. They may have formerly been close to you and seemed as though they were rooting for you, but in truth, they have been harboring jealousy or animosity. The flow of blessings intended for you has been subtly obstructed by their negativity and covert motives. To release this barrier, type, I see the hidden truth. This realization is a path to empowerment, not something to be frightened of. Being aware of this unseen effect is like to opening a door you were unaware existed. Knowing that the shadows of other people's intentions no longer hold you back, you can now move through it with assurance. This individual can no longer ruin your destiny since the Lord's light is with you, shining on your road. To assert this resilience, type, "I rise above the shadows." You'll start to realize how many circumstances in your life have been impacted by forces outside of your control after you identify this secret enemy. This hidden barrier might have been the cause of failed relationships, missed opportunities, or times that seemed unattainable. Now, however, you are choosing to liberate yourself by embracing this message. Every barrier and tether that has held you back is being broken by the light within of you. To enter your newfound independence, type, "I am breaking free." You have always been protected by the Lord. Even at doubtful moments, you were destined to endure these hardships because of a certain strength in your spirit, a resilience forged in the furnace of adversity, rather than because you earned them. Because of this strength, you are unstoppable. With this reward, a fresh coat of heavenly defense is enveloping you like holy armor, guaranteeing that nothing bad can happen to you. If you feel that this message speaks to you, type, "I am divinely protected." The unexpected presence of a stranger. As if things weren't unexpected enough, you'll soon obtain help from an unexpected source. This person, who may be someone you know well or someone you have never met before, is about to come into your life with a help offer that will completely transform it. When you need them most, they will provide resources, encouragement, and clarity. Forces beyond our comprehension have orchestrated this divine arrangement. If you're prepared to accept this assistance, type, "I am open to unexpected blessings." This individual will assist you in entering a phase of your life that is prosperous, fulfilling, and joyful. They can arrive with a resource, an opportunity, or just the knowledge you've been seeking. They have been strategically placed to meet you at the exact moment you are ready to get the assistance you are entitled to, so their arrival is no accident. If you are receptive to this gift, type, "I accept the help that's meant for me." You can make Jesus Christ happy by throwing a super thanks up to $20 to show your benevolence to Jesus. This heavenly friend is a part of a far bigger plan and isn't only there to provide you with temporary assistance. They have recognized a spark in you, a special characteristic that makes them feel driven to support you, invest in your goals, and uplift you in ways that you couldn't accomplish on your own. This partnership is precious, safe, and will lead to opportunities and previously undiscovered routes for you both. If this speaks to your soul, type, "I am ready for the doors to open." This transformative relationship will usher in a time when blessings will come to you with a level of ease you have never known. The obstacles you've encountered will start to come down, and the path ahead will become clear and graceful. The hardships of the past will seem like far-off recollections as you enter a new era where they served as lessons that prepared you for this precise moment. If you're prepared for this season, type, "I walk forward with confidence." Keep in mind that no one else could have traveled this path in the same manner that you have, and that it has been specially created for you. All of your struggles, tears, and moments of strength have been stepping stones that have brought you to this very spot of divine acknowledgement. The Lord has the utmost respect for you and loves you beyond description. If you believe this message to be true, type, "I am loved beyond measure." You are moving closer to a deeper truth and a calling that touches the very center of who you are with every second that goes by. The word of the Lord is to mold you into a force that may spark change over the course of lives, not just about one-off benefits or epiphanies. This isn't just any message. It's the time when the purpose of your soul and the universe's overall plan coincide. Everyone you come into contact with will be impacted by what you're going to learn. The route ahead will lead you through amazing gifts and spectacular trials, molding you into the person you truly are, one who is a constant source of light. To fully appreciate the breadth of this road, type, "I am ready for the ultimate journey." As you proceed, you'll observe that things are starting to change. People who used to question, distrust, or undervalue you are starting to notice a change. People who may have previously been unable to comprehend you are taking notice of your progress. However, this adjustment won't be welcomed by everyone. Some others will feel uneasy because they perceive your newfound power and insight as a threat. This response serves as a test. Will you overcome their criticism, rumors, and jealousy? Or will you let their fear obstruct your newly discovered clarity? Keep in mind that the Lord has given you an unwavering determination that is impervious to extraneous influences. More important than what other people think of you is the reason you are here. If you're prepared to be resilient, type, "I rise above all negativity." Prepare yourself because what follows may be difficult to hear. It's possible that the same individuals you've confided in, loved, or trusted are hiding secrets about you. It seems as though they have always recognized your potential and, whether intentionally or inadvertently, have attempted to keep you from realizing it. Keep your eyes open. These secrets will soon be revealed, and you will be able to determine who is working in your best interests and who could have attempted to undermine you. This is no typical discovery. It will put your emotions to the test, but it will also make you stronger than before. What is concealed is rising to the surface to set you free. You are not supposed to be in the dark. Your life is undergoing cleansing, and everything or anybody who is unable to sustain you at this level will soon be eliminated. If you're ready to see clearly, type, "I am ready for the truth." Instead of viewing these insights as treachery, consider them as the universe paving your road. People that don't share your values will eventually disappear, giving way to new relationships that will help you reach your full potential. Despite how difficult it may seem, this purification is necessary for your development. You are about to enter a phase where you will only be supported by those who truly share your vision. Although this change won't be simple, it will be at these times that you will discover your true strength, fortitude, and flexibility. The Lord is telling you that having genuine strength means making room for those who are also following their own paths honorably and with integrity, not simply about standing strong for yourself. This is your legacy's time, and it demands the best of you. If you're prepared for relationships that are based on truth, type, "I welcome genuine connections." Not simply your family or friends will take you by surprise. You are unaware of the depth of the heavenly message you are receiving today. Knowledge that beyond what can be learnt from books or experiences alone is flowing to you. More potent than any worldly instruction, this understanding is transcendent, old, and strong. It seems as though secrets intended solely for people on a journey as important as yours are being revealed by the gods themselves. You'll observe your awareness growing and your intuition becoming more acute. Things that used to baffle or irritate you will suddenly make sense. You'll be able to see past illusions, separate fact from fiction, and decipher hidden messages that others might overlook. This knowledge will help you make all of your decisions and provide you with answers that no one else could. If you are prepared to perceive with clarity beyond human comprehension, type, "I accept divine wisdom." You are living in accordance with a divine purpose that is beyond human comprehension and defies logic. This alignment can help you navigate situations that could appear chaotic to others, but are actually the Lord's method of getting you ready for something truly remarkable. Every obstacle is an opportunity to improve. Every hardship is a teaching moment, and every failure is a prelude to a victory. Nothing can stop you from achieving spiritual mastery at this point. If you're prepared to accept this divine destiny, type, I am unstoppable indeed despite everything you've been through. There is still one last exam left, a test so significant that it will decide if you're prepared for the greatest of fates. This is not just any trial. It is a holy rite of passage, a last trial when all of your qualities, virtues, and faith will be put to the test. Something that only a select handful will ever experience is going to confront you. Don't worry though, this test is only the final stage before you leave a legacy that will endure a lifetime. You have been fortified and prepared for this particular moment by the Lord. You've come this far because of everything that has happened to you, and you're just where you should be. This exam is only the first step in becoming your best self. If you are ready to go beyond this threshold, type, I am ready for my final test. You can run into opposition throughout this test from unexpected sources. It's possible for old behaviors, out-of-date ideas, and prior errors to try to drag you back. However, keep in mind that these are only traces of a life you have outgrown. Now, unless you let them, they have no control over you. Remain steadfast and keep in mind that the Lord has given you all you need to succeed. If you're prepared to let go of anything that no longer serves you, type, I let go of the past. The fact that the Lord is not asking you to face this alone is the most lovely aspect of it all. He is filling every aspect of your life with divine grace, protection, and plenty. This grace will cover all the gaps, mend all the wounds, and raise you above all your wildest expectations. It seems as though blessings are pouring down from the sky themselves. You'll discover that solutions come up as quickly as problems do. You'll find yourself at the right place at the right moment, getting support from unanticipated people, and experiencing a profound, lasting calm that is unaffected by worries about the outside world. This grace, an enduring gift that serves as a constant reminder that you are never alone, without direction, or without love, is yours to claim. If you're prepared to receive this greatest favor, type, I accept divine grace. From now on, your life will serve as an example of what occurs when someone responds to the call of God. You are becoming the voice, the light, and the embodiment of a greater truth that will motivate innumerable people. You are more than merely getting an award. Now is your chance to overcome all obstacles and embrace the whole version of yourself that you were always intended to be. If you're prepared to live out this truth, type I am the light in closing. Remember that you were selected by the Lord for a reason. He sees the courage, compassion, power, and intelligence that you may not even be aware of yet. You were created for this very moment to stand strong and spread a timeless message of love, hope, and fortitude. The lives you will impact, the hearts you will mend, and the future you will inspire are more important than just you. From this point on, every action you perform is holy, every word you utter is powerful, and every obstacle you encounter has already been overcome in spirit. You are now more than simply a seeker. You are a beacon of light in the dark, a representation of the grace and might of God. If you're prepared to spread this word, type, I stand tall as the chosen. The way ahead is more wonderful than you could have ever dreamed, and your trip has only just begun. With an open heart, embrace it and know that you are walking hand in hand with the divine, led by a mission that will last forever. This is your fate, and you are worthy and prepared. To ingrain this potent message into your heart and soul, type, I am ready to fulfill my destiny. Prepare yourself because you are about to watch the continuation of the message you need to hear. I have something wonderful to share with you, my beloved. It is a direct communication, not just from my heart, but from God Himself. It is more than just a word. It is a message designed just for you that can change your life permanently. To deliver this important information, God has sent an angel, a messenger from above. What this angel learned about you astounded him. Even you may not yet be fully aware of the incredible potential that lies deep within you. The power and purpose that you have and that is ready to be unleashed was beyond the angel's comprehension. The purpose of this heavenly revelation is to awaken that aspect of you. It wants you to understand your own potential. Consider all of your dreams. Each one is a fragment of the incredible potential that God has given you. The angel is aware of your hardships and victories. It comprehends your path. Despite the challenges you have experienced, you have demonstrated resilience. Your strength is that you have gotten back up and continued to go ahead. You are getting closer to realizing your full potential with every step you take. Imagine being told that God has been keeping an eye on you, thinking about you, and preparing this message specifically at this time. The fact that you are hearing this today is not accidental. I want you to hear every word of this message now. Type 666 inches if you're prepared for a life-changing event. Imagine yourself on the brink of a promising new journey. Breathe deeply and prepare to enter the incredible possibility that lies ahead of you. You can accomplish amazing feats. Accept this message and allow it to lead you to your own greatness. It's simple to lose sight of the wider picture while engrossed in the hectic whirl of everyday life. The reality is, though, that God has been at work in ways you may not have been aware of. The purpose of this message is to remind you that you are a part of something much bigger and to assist you in seeing that wider vision. Consider how many times you have questioned whether life had more to offer. Do you yearn to know your purpose beyond what is visible to you, or do you feel drawn to something greater? The response you've been looking for is in this mail. Even in the moments when you question yourself, God sees the incredible potential in you. Keep in mind that God is by your side, leading you at every turn, so you are not traveling alone. Imagine a great light lighting your way as it shines down on you. You have an amazing spark of heavenly power within you that has existed since the day you were formed. This power is quite real and has the ability to influence both your life and the world around you, even if it may not always seem powerful. Imagine a little seed buried in the earth. It may appear insignificant and unremarkable, yet with the right care, sunlight, and water, it may grow into a powerful tree. That seed is you. Take care of your spark and see it blossom. Your goals and dreams are divine whispers that point you in the direction of your actual mission. Have faith in this heavenly force and allow it to guide you. This power is something deeper and much more significant than celebrity or wealth. It's the capacity to overcome obstacles, love profoundly, and change people's lives in a meaningful way. No matter where you travel, you have the power to be a beacon of love and optimism. All of your past experiences and obstacles have been preparing you for this precise moment. Consider the moments when you felt helpless, unsure, or lost. You have a strong spark within of you that has been yearning to be found, even during those difficult times. Because you are destined for greatness, great things that only you can achieve in your own special way. God put this spark in your heart. You're getting closer to discovering this inner power with every step you've taken. Keep in mind that you are not traveling alone. God has been on your side the entire time. Imagine Him by your side, guarding and guiding you like a devoted father. He was always there, keeping watch over you, even when you couldn't sense His presence. No one has ever abandoned you. You gain strength and insight from this wonderful fellowship. It serves as a reminder that despite how difficult life may appear, hope is always possible. You may have occasionally doubted your course. Perhaps you question whether you were on the correct track after things didn't go as expected. That is rather typical. However, God was still at work throughout those times of uncertainty and perplexity. All of your decisions and detours have been a part of a bigger plan. Have faith that you are in the right place at the appropriate time to hear this message. Consider the challenges you encountered. They could have seemed like impassable mountains that prevented you from seeing past them. However, the purpose of those trials was never to beat you, but to strengthen you and demonstrate your true strength when you rely on the strength that God has given you. Every challenge you've faced has served as a springboard, enabling you to develop your fortitude, discernment, and capacity to overcome any obstacle. Imagine a sturdy tree standing up in the face of the wind. It doesn't shatter, but it bends. You are that. You have become stronger and more grounded in your goal with every obstacle you have faced. With God's strength and encouragement at your side, you can overcome any challenge. It's time to acknowledge that you have the ability to alter your own fate. Waiting for the ideal circumstance, the ideal time, or the ideal version of oneself is not necessary. Right now, you are sufficient in your current state. Your inner power is at your disposal and will only get stronger each time you decide to put your faith in it. God is calling you to confidently assume this power. He wants you to believe in yourself because He believes in you. Picture that comforting support enveloping you like a warm blanket. Doors will open, roads will become clear, and barriers will vanish as soon as you begin to trust the amazing power He has put inside you. Although it may not occur all at once, you will gradually become aware of changes occurring in your environment and inside yourself. This is the moment you have been ready for. Imagine God's hand directing you like a kind compass, molding your path at each turn. Now, He is urging you to move on with bravery and trust. You have more potential than you realize. There are no boundaries to what you can do when God is on your side. No one else can carry out the extraordinary duty that you have been given in this planet. You were not created by chance by God. He had a special plan for you from the start. Imagine it as a piece of a puzzle that fits precisely into a larger image. This purpose is about accepting the role that God has chosen for you, and that is something genuinely wonderful. It is not about fulfilling someone else's dream or living up to someone else's expectations. It's acceptable if you don't yet fully comprehend your mission. You get closer to finding it with each step you take on your path. Imagine yourself traveling along a meandering route where new sights and experiences are revealed at every turn. Have faith that you are accumulating hints about your identity and purpose as you proceed down this journey. God has called you to something greater than you can possibly comprehend. Where you've been or the errors you've done are irrelevant. The most important thing is that God sees you for who you are, the person He lovingly and carefully made. Now is the moment to accept the greatness that is waiting to be discovered within you. Sometimes achieving your goals doesn't seem like the spectacular events we frequently envision. It may occur in the little, routine things you do, in ways you might not even be aware of. These little deeds can have a big impact on the globe. You are fulfilling your destiny every time you smile, offer a helping hand, or demonstrate compassion. Every decision you make and every route you follow contributes to God's great plan. Your life's highs and lows, triumphs and setbacks are all being woven together by Him into something lovely and significant. God is at work, putting everything in its proper place, even when it doesn't seem like it makes sense or when life seems arbitrary. Every move you make is an essential component of a much larger scheme. Remember that your efforts count, even if they seem insignificant or insignificant. You may be wondering how you fit into a strategy this big. God's purpose is very specific and intimate, but it's easy to feel like a little drop in the vast ocean of mankind. Every minute of your existence has been planned by Him. Nothing is lost or left to chance. God recognizes your potential. He is aware of what you are capable of. In ways you cannot yet fathom, even the things you believe to be blunders or failures are being utilized to mold your path. You'll notice something incredible when you start to live out your mission. Coincidences are more than simply chance events. It will begin to seem as though those fortuitous meetings or unanticipated chances were always meant to be. They are, for that reason. Behind the scenes, God is arranging circumstances, people, and chances in your life to support you in carrying out the task He has assigned you. These links will become more apparent the more you embrace this goal. Every tiny action you do builds to a larger one. The lives of others around you are impacted by the ripple effect of your decisions. You play a crucial part in God's plan. No matter how big or tiny it seems, every component of the plan is essential to its completion, and your contribution is no different. What you have to contribute is needed by the world. There are individuals whose lives you will have an impact on, whose paths will intersect with yours in ways that have the power to completely transform them. Trust that the influence you're having is there, developing in ways that only God completely comprehends. Even if you may not always be able to see it, living a purposeful life will make life richer and more significant. Imagine strolling through a lovely garden where lush vegetation and colorful flowers are revealed at every turn. Moments of clarity will occur when everything appears to make perfect sense. You will feel as though you are in the right place during these times. These are glimmers of the greater scheme of things, of God's plan unfolding before your own eyes. So keep going. Even when you are unable to see the entire route ahead, have faith that God is leading you every step of the way. Imagine God lighting a road that stretches out in front of you. Like a blossoming flower, your mission is coming to life. You'll learn more about yourself and your purpose as you embrace it. This is only the start of a longer trip that will take you to something exceptional, with God by your side the entire while. Give it a loving embrace and embrace it with open arms. God's love and grace are continually extending toward you like an unending stream, regardless of your past experiences or how far you've wandered. Because of Jesus' sacrifice, you are totally forgiven in His eyes. Your sins have all been forgiven. Imagine a clean slate that has been cleared of any blemishes. You should be happy that you have a clean start. Every day offers the opportunity to start over, enter the light of God's love, and confidently proceed. Nothing from your history is too sinister or damaged to deny God's gift of salvation. He sees your heart, your potential, and your actual value despite your flaws. You no longer have to bear the burdensome burden of shame or guilt. On the cross, Jesus bore that weight for you. You are now free from the bonds of your past and have been granted new life through His death. This is about being made whole again, not just about forgiveness. Nothing can undo the fact that you have been saved. God's grace is a priceless present that is only waiting for you to receive it. God is aware of your hardships and the moments when you felt lost or undeserving, regardless of where you have been or what you have done. But never forget that you are always worthy in His eyes. He loves you without conditions because you are His child. Accept this reality and allow it to give you hope. He sees the masterpiece you are developing, not the chaos. He sees the amazing future He has in store for you and the person you were meant to be. He only wants that you have faith in Him. The secret is trust. It keeps everything safe, much like a sturdy lock. It may seem like everything is going out of control when you look at your life. Even though it may not seem like it, God's plan is flawless. So keep that in mind when you wonder what's going on. Consider it like a large puzzle, where each turn, twist, and setback is a component of a larger, although still hidden plan. God is requesting your confidence. Behind the scenes, He is putting those parts together specifically for you. God is always at your side, even during the most trying moments. Imagine him walking by you and using his tender hands to mold your course. Like a tree with deep roots, your faith will grow stronger as you put your confidence in God's plan. Believing that God knows is what faith is all about, not having all the answers. Everything's about realizing that God is still in charge of life, even when everything seems unclear and confused. He is guiding you toward a life that is brimming with His blessings, a life that is full of pleasure, abundance, and purpose. Even if you may not see the whole picture just now, have faith that God does. Imagine a brilliant light in the distance, illuminating your path through the shadows. Both God's love and His grace are eternal. It keeps you safe and secure by encircling you like a cozy blanket. It is impossible to gain God's love, yet it is also impossible to lose it. Every day of your existence is surrounded by an unwavering, unchanging affection. This is what redemption promises. Being rescued for something is more important than simply being spared from something. By His grace, you are able to accomplish the purpose that God intends for your life. You will discover that life is richer, fuller, and more significant than you ever could have imagined when you let go of the past and move into the future He has planned for you. All you need to do is accept God's grace, which is a free gift. Put your trust in Him, release the things that are holding you back, and embrace the rich life He is providing. You have received redemption, forgiveness, and love. Remember this blessing as you move on. May God's strength enable you to carry out the plan He has for your life. His love lead your feet, and His serenity fill your heart. You are never alone because you are chosen and loved. Have faith in God and know that He will be there for you at every turn.